Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero. We're in the previous episode. We went and visited our racer friends in Mainz. We checked out the last of the business outside of Crossbell, started ticking off some of the districts, and now we're left with only a handful today. Starting by winning big in the entertainment district. That's right. It's Barca Casino time. Let's go, Randy. We got any new prices? Something I can win? Let's see. Looks good, looks good. Put it all on 28. So, as we know, our quest is pushing us towards the IBC, but I'm just holding out. I'm just holding off on that for a bit more. Come on, come on, come on. 28, 28, 28, baby. It's 16. Too bad. All right. Had to try. Hello. I may not look it, but I'm a darn good gambler. You'll be sorely disappointed if you think you can beat me easily. I would dream of suggesting such a thing. The whims of fate can be an unpredictable beast. You can never be quite sure what it has in store for you from one moment to the next. That is precisely why men choose to cling to the notions of fate and destiny. I've heard the IBC has the most assets out of any company in the world. I suppose it's only natural. They are a historic international bank, and Mira is constantly flowing into Crossbell from all corners of the continent. The true surprise is how they manage to strike greater riches than the Reinford and Verne companies. Damn it. I tried my luck at the roulette table after I got my ass kicked. That sure backfired. I swear the people at this casino are way too good. Are they even human? What do you mean, too good? You're at the roulette table. How can they... How does... Jeez Louise. It is not easy to pull the wool over the eyes of my old gal. I tried to sneak out the back exit of my house this morning, and then I just about ran into her on the street corner. I ran away in a panic. I had to have been seconds away from getting caught. All right. Henry McDowell has been Crossbell's mayor for the last 15 years. He tends not to have any strong leaning towards either side of the political spectrum. Crossbell has certainly had its fair share of problems these last 15 years. However, we've been able to overcome them thanks to his leadership and guidance. It might not mean much coming from a puny old casino owner, but he's a fine man. Take your word for it, old-timer. Let's go! Whapow! Hey, bunny girl. Hey there, wanna play? We're offering nice discounts today. Today, too? Just discounts all around. Hey, good morning. We're not open yet, but hey, what the heck? You wanna eat some ice cream anyway? Ooh, tempting, but no. It seems that Lady Ilya slept in and was late for practice today. This is a rare event. I'll have to write this down in my diary. Some people in suits went to talk to the troop this morning. I think they may have had some business with them. They had this no-nonsense sort of look in their eyes. They're not even subtle about it. Oh, I gotta go check that everything's okay. I put together a list of guests to invite to the performance. Of course, I've noted down all of our sponsors. I know they'll be more than delighted to come. As for the invitations, each and every one of them will be written by hand, completely personalized to the recipients. Wow. The First Division has been keeping a watchful eye for us all day. It hasn't seemed to faze any of the performers too much. However, with all the questioning they've had to deal with from the police, today's practice is running a bit late. It's a freaking police. I swear they're always getting their noses in everybody's stuff. I appreciate that Ply's been encouraging me all this time. I just don't have much of a competitive spirit. Phew. I feel a lot better now, to be honest. It's amazing to receive so much encouragement from a seasoned performer like her. Oh, Ilya, why do you have to sleep in on a day like this? Some things just never change. Reminds me of her rookie days. The police detectives didn't seem too thrilled with her, though. That threat letter might actually be the real deal. I've got a bad feeling about this. There's really nothing better than reading a good book. Books help nourish the soul. I'd recommend reading as much as you can when you have the time. I agree. It's great. It's great. Especially when, that's basically what I'm doing right here. This is mostly just reading. Oh, Ilya. How typical of you to come waltzing in late as if you don't have a care in the world. You haven't bothered to change your poor manners one bit, have you? Ah, well, guilty as charged. Anyway, I'm about to start practicing. Be a darling and help me into my clothes, won't you, Corellia? Ever the diva. I can't help but feel sorry for all the hardships you put the troop leader through. How's every superstar an absolute slob? I just don't understand. Oh, my favorite little guy and his friends have entered the scene. Morning. You look like you just woke up, Ilya. Yeah, kinda. May have slept in a bit too much this morning. Not to worry, my friends. It didn't affect practice one little bit. Well, if you say so.
Now we're getting a taste of what Ilya's like behind the scenes. Randy, you lucky dog.
Oh boy. Randy's just a little too pleased at these things. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for conducting the investigation. Not a problem. It's our job, after all. Looks like the First Division's already on the case, too. Yeah, they ended up asking me questions, too. Ilya showed up late today, so I can't help but feel a little on edge.
All of our stage designs need to be subtle, yet bold and powerful. It's not something we could just set up in a single day. Stage design has been moving along smoothly thanks to the help of a studio we work with.
With the preview performance closing in, I get all flustered and anxious if I don't constantly practice. Ilya showed up late today, so I can't help but feel a little on edge.
Indeed. Let's take to the big stage. Show them our moves. Oh, is that Dudley? Oh no. Yeah, I think we're going there.
Eugene, you're in costume.
Phew. Perhaps this is a good place to take a break. Whoa! Oh, it's just you officers. I didn't even see you there.
Sorry about that. Were you practicing all the way over here?
Indeed. I have a scene with Ilya during this play. As such, I must make sure I work so hard that I will be able to shine alongside someone as radiant as her. I must do everything I can to ensure I'm at the absolute height of my craft. Yeah, pop that S-craft.
Jing! Right on the stage. Alrighty.
You're gonna scold me.
Yeah, I got no business up there.
Alright. Let's get in trouble. Okay. I understand the situation. Emma, have the lettering question analyzed. I doubt we'll find any fingerprints, but there might be other important clues.
Yes, sir. I'll have it analyzed immediately.
Hey, you. You wrapped up your work here, right? Give it up already and leave this area immediately. This case is already under our jurisdiction.
Do us a favor and don't get in the way of our work, okay? Or perhaps it's the SSS hobby to sniff around where they don't belong? Ouch. Oh, he's hitting us right where it hurts.
You are gonna regret those words, Emma. You want floor plans for the theater? There should be one inside of our information pamphlets. That won't do. I need a floor plans from when the theater was built. Any entrances, loading docks, storage rooms, the stage design, and even the placement of the ventilation ducts. All of it. I understand, sir. I'll start looking for them immediately.
Man, that was an epic trip of the tongue right there. Went on a wild journey. We settled somewhere eventually. Hotel Millennium. Can't pull myself away. Many of our patrons stay here with the intention of visiting the casino. The variety of entertainment available in Crossbell sets us apart from other countries. Indeed.
Okay, I've completed setting up the terminal. As an expert in this field, I can operate terminals with ease.
Chief Roberts is one of the lead developers of the Orbital Network project, despite the way he acts. Crossbell's access to the Orbital Network is largely thanks to the Chief's efforts, as difficult as that may be to believe.
You're not wrong, but aren't you being a bit too mean to me, Tio?
I do not follow. I'm behaving as I usually would.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably just my imagination.
Oh, Sky.
My precious little Tio isn't having any mischievous thoughts, is she? Yep, I'm sure it's just my imagination, right? Please take good care of her, everyone. We leave the difficult parts of operating this device to the specialists. Though I think I can handle some basic maintenance at least.
Yes, gotta keep an open mind with this new tech, Aaron. You never know. One day there's going to be somebody in these rooms, and then I'm going to feel silly for not checking. The beverages in your room are included with a lodging fee. Please drink them as you'd like. Oh, well then. Don't mind if I do snoop into a room here. Grab a little bottle of something. All right, let's go see our favorite receptionist. That is the man over here named Kyle.
Our hotel rooms come equipped with orbital telephones, so our guests can contact the front desk from the comfort of their rooms. Please don't hesitate to call us here at any time if you need assistance. Such service. The level of professionalism. All right. Some girl named Rixia is a part of Arkansas's newest batch of hires. And she's damn cute. I see her headed to work sometimes, and I can tell she's busting her ass off to overcome all odds. I bet you're looking at that place in particular. I managed to steal away one of the chicks from over at Bishy's place. I'm sure I'll find a way to manage. Man, there's nothing like being able to outwit someone. Oh, there's Barker drama.
The anniversary festival hasn't even started, yet tourists are already here to sightsee. I heard that all of the local hotels have already been completely booked. That's crazy. Ah, yeah. Grooving in the back alley. Only feels right.
Damn, one of our girls ended up quitting yesterday. Really is a shame. No harm done, I guess. Plenty of fish in this fine sea of women. Anyway, how about it, my man? Did you know we're having a happy hour special today?
Let's check it out.
Yo! Welcome to Garante. Remember, we aren't an information agency, we only deal in cocktails.
How about a yin-flavored cocktail then?
Clever. AU's very own Zhao Li is certainly cunning. He utilizes intellect to corner his opponents, leaving that enigmatic assassin of his to clean up the mess. Even Ravache's Garcia Rossi had trouble dealing with Heiyu's pincer attack. And that's as much of that cocktail that I'm willing to share.
I can't believe that worked.
So he does know more than he lets on. I'm not surprised. Heiyu's very own Zhao Li is certainly cunning. I wouldn't like to order anything, but thank you.
The anniversary festival is almost here. I bet everyone's looking forward to it. Damn it, that pisses me off. Hostesses have it rough during the festival. Treating guests to drinks from morning till night, giving cutesy responses, putting on fake smiles. Just the thought of it depresses me. Jeez, I can't take much more of this.
I'm sure she is doing fine.
I'm so sleepy. I had to deal with an awfully persistent customer yesterday. Made me stay with him all night. Just my luck. It's starting to look like my rivals might end up making more than me this month. Aw.
Alright, my favorite boys.
Hey, what are you still doing snooping around here? Thought your business was done. Were you trying to suck up to the boss like all the rest? How long you pest playing and loitering around here, huh?
I'll go. You just got their stock responses. Imelda, my favorite lady.
According to the information I was sent, the CPD seemed to be coming and going out of Arkansas. My, how dreadful it would be for them if there was a scandal right before their new show debuted. With luck, this won't spoil the excitement that has been building up around the piece. It looks like details about the situation are finally starting to leak.
Must be your informants, right?
I wonder how much they really know.
Indeed. What's my Mira situation like? It's not looking super hot. Well, it is. It's good. It's really good, but it's not Imelda good, you know? Central Square, everybody. Favorite part of town. Let's start it all off. That Genten.
I wonder why looking around the Orbital store is so much fun. Vibrant Orbital contraptions. Sophisticated, sleek appliances. Honestly, even window shopping is strangely exhilarating.
I can't believe Wendy claiming there was a flaw in my flawless displays. It's much I utterly loath to admit it, though. She was absolutely correct. I suppose I should give her credit where credit's due. She's been working here since it was a simple factory, so she knows her stuff when it comes to product.
I bet she does. She's Wendy, after all. Your typical trains coming and going at the station are mostly made by the Empire's Rhineford Company. I guess those unicorn ornaments they stick on the front of their train scream, "Made in Erebonia," all on their own though. Indeed. Unicorn ornaments? What do you mean unicorn? They got the stallion. I guess a unicorn's kind of a stallion. Quartz-wise, we got 4 action, 2 quartz, and it just makes me so happy. Slot-wise, though, we could do something a little fun here. Teo's a little expensive now. Let's see. Lloyd definitely deserves a new slot right there. So that's just what he's gonna get. Feels good. When it comes to orbments, I personally believe that the most exciting moment is when you're choosing which one fits you best. Please take your time and have a look at what we have in stock. Indeed. I've already bought them, Choco. But thanks. Thanks for the consideration.
Quite a few companies have already started to adopt the orbital network into their business. Given the IBC's massive scale, I wouldn't be surprised if they already started using it on a practical level.
IBC's stepping it up a notch in the technical department. We've seen that, and it's a profitable one, too. Let's do times. Not really. I guess I'll just hit some of the stalls. The anniversary festival's almost here. Got any plans? Okay, no hot gossip, I guess. The trains ran late this morning due to a cargo inspection. I had to rush to get all my inventory set out in time for opening. Ouch, my hips. I think I'm becoming an old lady.
Oh, you don't look a day over 30. You're gorgeous.
I'm impressed how Neston is able to handle so many different projects and still function. I even heard he might have been a part of the anniversary festival planning board too. Believe me, he's not your average manager. I used to work at another department store over in Remiferia. Neston managed to scout me when he came to visit, so I moved to Crossbell. I feel honored to have captured the interest of someone as talented as Neston.
I'm slowly but surely working through the plan for our newest event. All that's left is to contact the sponsors for their agreements. Please keep an eye out for any future developments. We shall put out an announcement when we're ready.
Exciting times.
I'm gonna become a doctor, damn it. I'll keep retaking the entrance exams, no matter how many times it takes. They're unbelievably difficult, so I'm still trying to pass.
You got this bag, yo. You got it in the bag, yo. Bracers sure are cool. A bracer came over to escort a lost child home the other day. Do you think he'd escort me away too? Just kidding, haha. Unless...
Maybe I'll try getting lost too. That's funny.
Is that perfect? So, haha, just kidding, haha, unless...
Seems like Janetta had a bit of a chat with that large bracer guy this morning. She's been acting like that since. Janetta, have you forgotten about your work?
Anything new? Crossbell Times issue 3. What do you take me for? An utter fool? We've read that already. I was forced to go shopping with my mom. We've been here since this morning. I promised my friends that I'd hang out with them sometime today. My gut tells me that's not happening. Sorry, kid. I actually came here right at opening today. There's nothing more refreshing than a bit of morning shopping. Why do you let your son go be free?
We have a wide variety of shoes in multiple sizes for you to choose from. Please feel free to ask me anything.
I'm sure you've been asked plenty of questions by a certain twin-tailed girl.
The Crossbell Times managed to expose a politician for tax evasion a while back. He suddenly fell into poor health and was hospitalized. Then people stopped talking about his crimes altogether. Can't help but feel it was all one big cover-up.
We know the man.
It's almost time to start ordering the new products for the anniversary festival. You can never be too careful when you import accessories and jewels. They're an easy target for smugglers.
That's right. And Prada. We offer a great selection of formal attire in addition to our casual wear. We hope to be your #1 choice in dress wear, no matter the occasion. Ah, you're so kind. So... just... service-oriented. Very good, very good. Old man Conte, what are we thinking about today?
DJ Crois, the RBC CEO, has been one of the leading figures supporting Crossbell's economy. Apparently, he's been able to maintain profits, all while keeping up his many philanthropic ventures. I've heard people say Eidos doesn't grab people with multiple talents, but she sure went all out with a man like Mr. Crois. Great. You're all hyping him up. I want to meet the guy. But first, how's the girl situation, Celtio? Whenever the anniversary festival rolls around, we always have to make certain adjustments to our schedule and our menu. Unfortunately, I just can't scrounge up the motivation to help out. You're just a piece of work. I've been up to my neck organizing our festival schedule with Hoystorf the past few days. One thing that's really taken some extra planning is our separate menu for the reserved tables. A separate menu for the reserved tables. Ooh. From the looks of it, people eager to take part in the anniversary festival have been arriving here ahead of schedule. I'm sure they probably just want to take in the site before the festivities starts. Checks out.
Ah, how lovely. You've heard of Theodore Crois, yes? CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell? Well, he's also known to be quite the philanthropist. It's amazing that he finds time to help those in need, given how busy he always seems. Our manager is busy preparing for the festival. We should probably start lending in a hand with all that. Every year, we throw together a drink service and even come up with little souvenirs for the customers. And then, for little flags we stick in the kids' meals, we go with these festival ones we have.
Sounds festive. Oh no, not here again. Calm now. There's no need to be so nervous. It's just a marriage interview. You live in the same neighborhood, don't you? It's not like you're strangers. So it's like a pre-marriage interview. Okay, so they don't know each other, but they're gonna be meeting to maybe get married, but they haven't. It's going all over my head. Okay, I want to go over here and meet this girl right here. Her name's Mimi, I think.
Everyone in the city seems to...
Excuse me, Mimi.
Everyone in the city seems to be super busy with festival stuff. It's gonna be so much fun. Why can't it start already?
Because we still got some plot to go through. I think members of the media were given free tickets to Arkansas's preview performance. In other words, they'll be experiencing it before everyone else. I've got to admit, I'm extremely jealous.
Phew. Keep your speed to... Oh, it's an actual, whistle. Keep your speed to a minimum, please. The CPD's success is rooted in taking care of little things every day. All right, everyone. Let's give today everything we've got.
You got it, Kate.
During the anniversary festival next month, I'll be running a popcorn stall. I'm lucky to have gotten a good spot.
Arona? Is this the first time we've seen Arona? Maybe she just came into town. That could be. Did you know? The gas I use for my balloons is lighter than air. That's why they're able to float oh so gracefully in the air. Oh, but be careful with open flames around here. If the gas catches fire, it'll explode. Think of the children, man. Oh no. Oh, dangerous jelly beans.
I wonder what the anniversary festival will be like this year. The shops are all bustling about, trying to finish their preparations. I can't wait.
Someone's excited, and she just can't hide it. Grande, we never did have a chat. Customers, this early? Look, I'm not trying to brag, but this is easily the least popular shop in all of Crossbell. So can't you let me enjoy my mornings a bit before having to deal with any of you guys? Wow. Why do we even come to this guy? Well, that should wrap up Central Street. So let's go to Station Street. It's also another street with this guy right here led. I heard that some enthusiasts in the Empire collect railway models. Oh, the envy. If only I were born a noble.
Why do we have to come here during the off-season? Roaming the streets among the bustle of the city is the best part.
You think so? We originally planned to visit next month during the anniversary festival. I can't handle crowds though, so we came to relax before it gets packed. Yeah, this is Crossbell Station. And we know Billy's out on the road with that truck of his. Alright, anybody down here? Oh no. But I think I should be going into the Geofront later on this chapter. Let's go, it's been a while. I want to see how much butt I can be kicking over there now. It's really only West Street and Residential District, isn't it? So let's get right to doing that. Ryu, hey!
I'm gonna find the perfect spot to play in today. My father chewed me out big time for skipping Sunday school. He got super mad at me when he found out about the geofriend thing too. I felt like I was being scolded over and over since I started hanging out with Ryu.
I wonder why. I still don't know where the kids were during that whole ordeal, because I don't think I found them. The IBC has invested a fortune into the Epstein Foundation's Orbital Network project. I've heard that this Orbital Network will be able to connect every single IBC branch across Lemuria with each other. Whew, that's the IBC for you. The scale of this project is insane. I bet. Seems that way, doesn't it? Seems like cutting-edge tech. Did you guys know that Arkansas has a new production they're rolling out next month?
Huh? They do?
I'm not usually into that kind of thing, but the customers have been chattering about it nonstop. Oh, here's an idea. You want to go with me, Lloyd? I snagged some tickets.
Wait, what? Oscar, how'd you manage to get those?
One of our regulars gave them to me. You know, the pretty lady who lives in the apartments down the street? She said she wanted to thank me for the extra bread I throw in every now and again. That's one generous customer. Indeed. I was so shocked that I just said ha in like a very Norwegian way. Hello.
I'm supposed to be checking out the anniversary festival with a friend, but I wonder if she'll actually make it. She talks so much about how she has zero interest in human beings that it's kind of worrying.
Wow. Fellow human. Okay, we're having a dispute, are we?
Have you considered showing your face in the bakery every once in a while, Dad? You've been holed up in this kitchen all the time lately.
My poor naive girl. The reason I stay back here is obvious. Because Oscar is a handsome lad. Who needs my ugly mug when we got a ladies' man? Our female demographic has doubled.
Ugh, you're such a weirdo, Dad. Anyways, the kitchen open yet? I gotta get in there already. I'd be fine with just using it for a short while.
Oscar's got a whole lot of talent, and he's a handsome young fella to boot. The baker's future is secured. Ah, yes. He is a handsome man, though. Those sky blue eyes. Oh, you get lost in those. But for now, Bellheim apartment we go. See what Pansy does. Pansy isn't here. Oh, she was hiding here.
I heard some people chatting about Arkansas when I went out to shop earlier. Ilya's great, sure, but personally, I think I still prefer Mariabell. Mariabell works for the IBC. She's just the absolute classiest lady in all of Crossbell. She's seriously so cool.
So you admire classy women and you want to become a model. Just summarizing your plot. Sorting purchasing slips, arranging transportation, balancing accounts. Sheesh, I got a ton of work to do. I'm gonna grip my teeth and bear it, though. This is all for the sake of being able to take some time off during the anniversary festival. Yeah. I'll come see you then. You better have done the work.
Lloyd, dear?
Yes?
When is it Auntie late? You seem like you've matured a bit. Something about you seems more sharp. It reminds me a little of Guy.
Really? Probably because I've caught up to him in age. Nah, dude. It's because you officially grew into a man last night. Okay.
I believe this is what they call climbing the stairs of adulthood.
I told you guys that you got it all wrong. Listen, Ellie and I would never do that. That'd be gross. Right, Ellie? Right, Ellie? Right, Ellie? We're so close. We can feel each other's breath. And then we break.
You seem like you've matured a bit.
Indeed. It's a fun scene. That's a fun scene. Alrighty. We're gonna go from climbing the stairs to adulthood to climbing the stairs of Willarations. But first... Phew. I'm glad the weather is nice today. Now I can proceed with my little expedition. Alright, time to pack up my camera and photo quartz and head out somewhere. Yeah. Enjoy, old man.
Some men have been visiting the apartment since this morning. They marched up to the third floor residence in complete silence. They had an air of importance. I wonder what you're here for.
Just the first division being like super high key about everything. They're just gonna give us away. Now that I'm all done cleaning, I'll reward myself with a bit of tea. My wife is always off indulging herself in her hobbies, so it ends up falling to me to take care of things around here.
No, I don't think that's how it goes. Good sir. Some guests came to visit the third floor tenant this morning. It was strange though. They gave up this air of importance and wouldn't even let me near the room. I kind of got the feeling that they might have been with the police department. You think so?
Huh? Are you the ones Dudley mentioned? Leave immediately. You're getting in the way of our guard duty.
What?
This is Ilya Plotier's penthouse. We of the First Division have been entrusted with the task of guarding her. Damn, those First Division guys move quickly.
I certainly live up to their reputation of being jackasses.
Judging by the contents of the letter, I'd say there's good possibility that she'll be targeted while she's up on stage. That being said, we can't ignore that other opportunities may exist, so she'll be under our constant surveillance.
Oh, I'm in Ilya's apartment.
I wasn't able to find any wiretaps. I believe that the coast is clear for the time being.
Good. Okay. Fancy. I was wondering when we'd be able to go in there. Now then.
Both my father and grandfather were famous architects. My grandfather actually designed Crossbell City Hall. You know, that thing has been around for almost 60 years now. Gets me choked up just thinking about it. Ugh.
One of his regular clients is the company that constructed the IBC building. The foreman and my husband are friends, so he likes to come here often. My husband has to go out for business drinks with his clients a lot, though, so I'm worried for his health.
It's all part of the package for you, I suppose.
Now we can go up here, see Grimwood Law Office, maybe talk to our Pete. I bet Crossbell will lose its mind if something bad happened to Ilya Platier. Why did this have to happen right before the anniversary festival?
Nice to see you, everyone. I heard that the threat letter case was transferred to the First Division.
Yes, that's right. Though, I'm surprised you caught wind of it so quickly.
Oh, well, I have Detective Dudley to thank for that. He stopped by just a while earlier. He wanted to verify some new intel about Yin and Heiyui's possible ties.
Dudley's working on the case? Well, the First Division isn't wasting any time then.
Well, it's officially out of our hands now. We'll have to figure out what we can do about this from the sidelines.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Alright, is it Momo time? Oh. Hello?
Pat. Does that feel good?
Aww. Don't, hold on.
That's it. You're a cute doggy.
Aren't you a cute doggy, Zeit? Zeit? Is this where you've been all day?
As popular as ever, eh?
Keeps doing these weird growling sounds.
That's one big dog you have there. Ah, I got it. This must be the pooch that's been the talk of the town lately.
It's a divine wolf. You're like, look at this cute little poochie over here. Ho ho. The anniversary festival is on the horizon. Doesn't look like my husband has any intention of running a special promotion, though. It's so like him to not have a care in the world. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Well, that will conclude the things, and we go to Saint Street, and we check out this house. Cindy, is it? Dad works as a manager at the IBC. He told me he's the boss, so I guess he's an important person there. He usually has to go to work super early in the morning and comes home way late. I wish he'd give himself a bit of a break and relax for a little while. It's something. No cooking class over at the Hayworths today. Oh, he finally got his dance partner, but turns out it's Izumi. Okay. Wow, I had no clue that Granny could dance. It sure came as a shock to me, but I gotta hand it to her. All right, now lower your hips. Lightly place your hands here and allow the rhythm to be your guide. Man, I wish I had some. I wish I could dance better. I wish I had some moves. I've been like, hey, new year, new opportunities. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I pick up dancing. I don't know. It would be fun. Sounds like a fun activity. Even though I'm such an introvert, I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to go and just do that. I have these weird needs to do something new sometimes. Is everything okay, Sophia? Are you ready yet, Colin? I'm gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry up.
No! Wait for me, Mama!
regularly pray at the cathedral this day a week. Oh, Colin, how long does it take to put on a simple pair of socks?
You'd be surprised. These darn kids.
Watering the plants, watering the plants. I forgot to water the plants this morning.
No, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. I hope he's gonna be okay. I hope he's gonna be okay. I'm so... You know, I'm just so excited to see how that whole thing develops. I can't believe people these days. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned home cooking? Been seeing a lot of folks delivering pizzas here while I've been lounging around. I swear folks these days, too busy with their glamorous lifestyles to even whip up something healthy to eat themselves. Just picking up the Orbital phone, ordering pizza. That's pretty great.
Oh my, what lovely weather we're having. I saw Harold speed off in his Orbital car earlier this morning. I got the impression that he was in a hurry.
It was going to Mainz. What an encounter that was. What we got going on with Sunita?
Hey, Marie, I brought you some milk. It's first-class milk straight from our Morica village. I bet it's super tasty. Oh. Ahem. You have to show better manners in front of guests, Marie. Nyan nyan.
Nyan nyan bonds? So, I actually ended up turning down the offer to become a manager for one of the Erebonian branches. My wife was as breezy as always, so came down to me just not feeling motivated about the idea anymore. I feel like this could have been my big break as a stockbroker. But now that I think about it, there's plenty of business to be had right here. No traveling to the Empire required. I took a big choice. You can't second guess yourself, man. I wonder what Sunita would be doing if we'd never done that cat quest. Would the cat just be here, or would she just be in a different idle state, if you will? Well. We have not been able to go here before, Ellie. Let's go! McDowell Estate. Now we're talking. Okay, let's explore. Check out all these rooms right here.
Ah, Lady Ellie. It's been far too long, Joanna. I apologize for showing up unannounced. No, not at all. I shall prepare a meal immediately, as I was already getting ready to do so. So, does this mean... Have you retired from the police force and returned back home? I washed your jammies. They should be in the designated location. Oh, and I already clean your room and make your bed every day, so you're welcome to use it whenever you like. I apologize, Joanna. I only came here to visit. I haven't retired from the police force, nor am I planning to anytime soon. Oh, I see. My apologies for assuming otherwise, my lady. I hope you continue to work your hardest. Of course. Thank you, Joanna. Is something wrong, Joanna? No. Well, actually, I've been hearing that the special support section is a thankless post.
She seems concerned for you, Ellie.
I'm sorry, Joanna, but I'd like to continue working at the SSS for a little while longer.
Yes, you better. We need you. Helmer! Lady Ellie. It's been far too long. I do not believe you visited ever since you joined the police force.
I apologize. I haven't come by sooner, Helmer. So, has anything changed around here?
Not that I'm aware of. Joanna and I have managed to stay in good health. And Master Henry continues to work tirelessly, to no one's surprise, I might add.
Oh, what are we ever going to do with him?
Man, Ellie's place is as decked out as I was anticipating. This must have cost a fortune.
Yes, when we visited before, I saw that the inside was just as magnificent. She also appears to be well acquainted with her butler.
Well, the McDowell family has been distinguished for a long time now. This is precisely why I didn't want to bring you all here. I knew this was bound to happen.
Helmer, you got, something else for me? Do you all like to read novels? I enjoyed this book during my breaks, but I finished it now, so I'd like for you to have it. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. That's Back Alley Dr. Glenn, chapter freaking 4. Nice, but there's some more good stuff here. Even a cat can do it. How to prepare a delicious cake is on the shelf. Receive sweet cake. Nice. Can I not read it? It sounds like a great book. It's just a treasure chest. Burst it open. I can't whip out my gun in here. Just because I'm indoors, suddenly I can't whip out my gun? Alright, I see how it is. I'm a police officer. I should be able to... Okay. Well then, is that the final freaking recipe of the chapter? Almost. There's actually just one more recipe, but it's in the geofront. So, that's most likely going to be something for later on this chapter. I've made sure to invest plenty of Mira into the IBC's very own Michelin. Ha! As an investor, I received tons of free Mishi merchandise.
I'm seething with envy.
Very good. Well. That, everybody, is everything checked out. Thank you for your patience and staying tuned with me during these times we're having. IBC. Let's go. Main quests. That's a great shot of the bank. Damn, this place never fails to impress me. Yeah, it's enormous. I guess it's at least 10 stories high.
Actually...
Oh. Did I hear something? Sorry, I thought somebody rang the doorbell or something. Must have been the wind.
Actually, I believe it's about 16 stories. Apparently, the companies unaffiliated with the IBC are located on the 5th through 10th floors.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Indeed. They are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue.
So, what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all.
Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us.
Man's voice. Is this the infamous man we've heard so much about? This Dieter? Oh. Ellie? Oh, it's Ernest.
Ernest.
Fancy meeting you here. I see you're with your colleagues, so I can only assume you're here for work.
Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Did grandfather send you here?
Ah, yes. I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'm trying to get a head start.
I see. That makes sense.
Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given some thought to what we discussed?
Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I won't ever reach my full potential. I'm positive I'll only be a burden to grandfather the way I am now.
Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to achieve this goal of yours? Is this goal even achievable in the first place? If it turns out you're just chasing a fantasy, all your efforts would be a waste.
I won't deny there's a chance of that. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I could have ever hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately become one of grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all of these valuable experiences. So I'll have to apologize to you once more. I'm going to continue to work with the SSS as hard as I can until I've reached my full potential.
Well, at the very least, you're certain about your path now.
Does that mean...
Yes. I won't press you any further. What a shame. Just when I thought I'd be able to bring on a capable aide. I suppose I was mistaken, though,
Ernest.
I have one small request of you, though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. As much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. I'm sure your grandfather would be terribly disappointed if not even one of his family members showed up.
Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Thank you for always thinking of my grandfather, Ernest.
Well, I've been with your family for years, after all. I even still think of myself as your teacher sometimes. This is the least I could do. Oh, would you look at the time? I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. If you'll excuse me, everyone. And please take good care of Ellie.
Of course. I get the impression he worries about you a lot, Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher? Oh, that? He tutored me when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I left to study abroad. I assume he intends to become a politician? Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's Diet election. It'll be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republican factions.
So he's a little politician in the making, eh? Gotta say, though, he's pretty built for a secretary. He practiced some kind of martial arts.
He's an experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also serves his grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills.
Oh, I see. That'd explain why he's in shape. So this might be receptionist lady, or is this the Crois lady?
Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Oh, it's the Grace lady! We meet again, my friends.
Oh, you're here too, Grace?
What you guys up to? Police business? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not at all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to look into a few things, that's all. Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave you guys alone. For now. Catch you later, besties!
That lady's always marching to the beat of her own drum.
She did not hound us as much as she usually does, however. She must be exceedingly busy. I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the anniversary festival coming up.
It'd be nice if we could avoid having her write another article on us.
Well, whatever. Let's head on inside. We still need to see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO. Yes, let's go.
Everybody and their mother was here at the IBC, I guess. Good morning. Pretty nice day out today, isn't it? The IBC is far from the bustle of the streets, so it's always peaceful and quiet in the mornings. It helps me start the day off refreshed and raring to go. Yay!
That sounds freaking good.
The upper floors are off limits except to authorized personnel. If you have any business up there, then please request access from the receptionist. Oh, do you lot have business to attend to here? That's quite admirable for your age. Now that your foot's in the door, I suggest you start honing your financial intuition.
You mean trade all my sepith for Mira?
Maybe. I actually think we're going to hold off on that for now. I'd rather get some more sepith stacked up. Nothing unusual to report today. The IBC's main offices haven't had any issues ever since opening.
That's great. But you jinxed it. Lanfei supposedly used to hold a secretarial role. It shows, too. Her penmanship is absolutely gorgeous. Hello, and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. Oh, Miss McDowell. It's good to see you again. I see you brought your SSS companions, too. Thank you for helping us test our new service the other day. We couldn't have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really? That's good to hear. I'm glad we were able to assist you. We'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you out today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you, Lanfei. Would it be possible to see Mr. Crois?
Oh? You're not here to see Miss Crois?
Right. I'm sorry. We don't have an appointment set up. But even so, we'd still like to meet with him. Is he available today? Actually, it just so happens he's in his office right now. Will all four of you be meeting with him? Yes. We'd like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival.
Dang. Leave it to our Mademoiselle Ellie to have a free pass into the C-suites.
She really is from a different world as the rest of us, isn't she? Yes. Yes. Understood. I'll send them in. Mr. Crois will meet with you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue you a keycard from the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Lanfei.
IBC ID card.
Shall we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Ellie. You really helped us out.
Well, let's head on up and have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. Let's go. Oh, fancy. The CEO's office is on the top floor, right? By the way, what was that card she gave you? It's just an identification card. Because of all the different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. So it's basically a big fancy security system then. Almost feels like they're just using all the latest gadgets just because they can.
Well, the IBC spearheaded the Crossbell City portion of the Orbital Network project after all. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbell government joined. I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. I've heard the same as well. I believe the government provides 30% while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%.
Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the costs. So you're telling me Crossbell's most generous man's waiting for us up top, eh?
Mm-hmm. Now then, I'll use the card and it'll take us where we need to go.
Ellie inserted the ID card into the slot. Let's go to 16F. Ding dong, top floor, coming up. Wow. Oh yeah. Give me the view. Give me the view. Whoa. This view is amazing. Phew. That's a Million-Mira View. Probably about what it cost them too.
I visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional.
I absolutely agree.
The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting after you agreed to meet on such short notice.
Good call. Let's just poke our noses around a little bit more. Look at that view. All right, we'll go then. Bam, 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 bam. What's this? The door's locked.
This is Bell's room, isn't it?
Something the matter, Ellie?
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle's office is just down this hallway. We should go.
Yeah, let's. Here it frickin' is.
Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie.
So, Mr. Dieter Crois himself. He seems like a nice guy. Oh, come in.
Thank you, sir.
Whoa. Look at this guy. Whoa, look at this guy, yeah. Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right. But more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you.
Come now, don't talk as though we're strangers. You're my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own good friend as well, after all. You are nothing short of family at this point.
Thank you, Uncle.
Think nothing of it. Now, I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the CPD. Would these be your fellow officers then?
They are indeed. We are all part of the Special Support Section.
Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings. And I'm Randy Orlando.
Tio Plato. How do you do?
It is nice to finally meet the three of you. I read all about you in the Crossbell Times. I am Dieter Crois, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio, you said? We're all friends here, so don't feel like you need to call me Mr. Crois or anything like that. Just Dieter is fine. That way you don't butcher my last name. Oh, damn the sparkles! You got the Kira going on?
Okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now?
They're so shiny. I can smell the mint all the way over here. Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions. Might I ask what they concern?
Right. The thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation. And as of now,
I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orbmail from the IBC to your office, did he?
Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There's a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that.
I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security. Even more so when it comes to the floor the main terminal is on. Only a few authorized individuals can access it as is. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal.
I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire or somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary?
Not that I can think of. I have the utmost trust in every single one of the employees with access. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you explored any other possibilities?
Huh?
For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you the message?
What?
You're joking, right?
Uncle?
Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical, of course. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? This goes without saying, but reality is hardly ever that outlandish.
Right, of course. Uncle, I would appreciate it if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. He's quite the practical joker.
I apologize for the fright. However, I wouldn't give things a second glance if I were you. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the orb mail. Given that only a limited amount of people have access to the terminal, wouldn't it implicate them?
I suppose so. That is true.
So you might need to consider the possibility our suspect's not with the IBC.
Hey, Tio. That transmission between the IBC and SSS terminals. Would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked?
The hell does that mean?
I don't fully understand it myself. But I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system. That is essentially correct. Any terminal connected to the Orbital network can, theoretically, be accessed by another terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course.
People capable of accessing terminals through such means are known as hackers. The Orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we've already begun to encounter security issues.
Interesting.
So you're telling me, not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also one of these hackers?
I don't think we should jump to conclusions. Though, we should consider the possibility that the orb mail was sent from elsewhere.
Well, I truly hope the situation is resolved without me having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. I have an idea. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves?
Seriously? Are you sure that's okay?
Of course. You may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you in case you have any questions.
That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Besides, as CEO, this is an issue I can't afford to overlook. And I must say, Ellie, I get the impression your days have been quite fulfilling as of late.
Pardon?
I had my reservations when I first heard that you decided to join the CPD. But it does seem like a job that will net you some very valuable real-world experience. So, please, allow me to aid you in any way I can.
Uncle Dieter, it's reassuring to hear that from you.
I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. Speaking with the four of you face to face, I see even more potential than I did reading the articles about you. I'm sure you've realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. And I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its former self.
What do you mean, sir? Could you elaborate, please?
The idea, the very concept of justice, has become nothing more than an empty vessel. Lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. Some even scoff at the mere mention of it, claiming there is no such thing as justice. Whatever their opinions, however, one truth remains. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice.
But why is that?
Justice is the foundation of society, something that people can believe in. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, people would isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives.
Maybe so.
Political corruption, the criminal underworlds. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our lands. And sensing it, people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cry out for it. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it, just as they pursue the security that comes with society itself. And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do.
Oh. Put the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice.
Ain't that the truth? I'd already gotten the feeling Crossbellans worship the guild way more than any other country does.
Yes, it certainly does make sense.
The extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited, however. As they are, it is simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of this city. They are a bandage at best. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs.
What?
So you're telling us we need to start taking down the bad guys in place of the bracers then? Oh, were it only that simple. No, that's not what I intend for you. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way. And I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people, so they can see it for themselves.
Oh, justice still lives on in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that?
Exactly. And for that reason, every article that the Crossbell Time publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. You may still be young and inexperienced, and you may make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be some who don't take you seriously, yes. However, I sincerely doubt there will be many among Crossbell's citizens who will oppose your work. In fact, I think quite a few people have already begun to place their hopes in the SSS, even if they may not show it quite yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room.
Ah, that's right. Yes, we'd really appreciate that. Where should we go to gain access?
Let me see. I have access, and normally I would gladly escort you there. But unfortunately, I have many matters to attend to once our meeting is finished.
Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Not at all, Ellie. I quite enjoyed our chat. Shall I have one of my employees take you? Young woman's voice. Is this the other Crois?
That won't be necessary.
Whoa! Whoa, look at that hair!
Who is she? Belle?
Ah, so you've returned.
Whoa! Okay, that's a hairdo and a half.
Yes, Father. I just arrived moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Cut it out, Belle.
How long has it been?
2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that, no problem. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. It's only natural that I build some muscle given our daily routines. Because of that, I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Ooh, now that you mention it, I can feel all this new muscle. It feels amazing. I must say, it suits you well. Belle. She's, bold, isn't she?
Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life.
I get the impression their relationship transcends your ordinary friendship.
Mariabell, I know how much you enjoy your special brand of touchy-feely reunions, but I think that's enough for now. After all, our guests are quite busy today.
Oh? My apologies. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friends. This is Mariabell Crois, Uncle Dieter's daughter, and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle, Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. Now, enough with the introductions. I'd much rather inspect them myself. Huh? I see. What? Can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And you two fail. Miserably.
What? Why? The hell? I'm cute as a button too. Cuter even.
The thought of you mangy mutts being by my dear Ellie's side day in, day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be sighing, no, sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have the decency to wear an appropriate suit. My outfit? Well, these clothes make traveling easier. Like when we have to hike through the mountains or cross difficult terrain. Did I ask for your excuses? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you work for me instead? It would have been a much more worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle.
Well, my office certainly has become a lively place. You're all about the same age, so I'm glad to see you're getting along as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointments. Could you show our guests to the terminal room, Belle?
The terminal room? Why do they need to go there?
You can ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Yeah, he excused himself at the right time.
Oh. A tactical retreat if I've ever seen one. Oh, Father. If you're ready, then could you lead us to... Hey, I wasn't finished with you yet. You there, with the fiery red hair and loud orange coat. Do you honestly think that's acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit, like a real man.
Who? Me? Sorry to disappoint, but suits just ain't my style. I'm more into the casual look. Fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry though, I may be a ladies' man, but I'd never try to seduce Mademoiselle Ellie on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my man Lloyd here did.
Excuse me? Randy, why? Can you not say it in such a misleading way? I fail to see exactly what about the description. Excuse me, what exactly about the description was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night.
Tio, please. Oh, come on, Tio. Not you too. Lloyd, was it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Ellie, would you please back me up here?
We survived.
I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you to the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle. It's not too much trouble. Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie. So, have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Whatever. I'm over it. So you're the special support section. I'm curious to see what you're capable of. And whether or not you can prove to me that you're worthy of being Ellie's colleague.
Okay. Why is she only directing this at me? Man, you definitely just shot straight to the top of her shit list.
My condolences. I think you've had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now? Of course. Follow me. The terminal room is down on floor B5. Shall we board the elevator then?
Wow. She's a real piece of work.
I promise she's not a bad person. It's just, I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic. Or both.
She and her old man sure make quite the intense duo, don't they?
I suppose that is to be expected for the family that owns the famous International Bank of Crossbell.
And date, we're going back in the office. It's a beautiful scenic place to wrap up the episode. She's with us! She's in the party! Look at this train of people running around. Oh, what a view. What a view. Some fun new characters introduced today. Tune in next time when we go exploring this terminal room and try to get to the bottom of who sent the mail. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.